Hello friends and welcome to another Modern League. Today we're going to be playing Hammer Time with a blue splash in order to play Reality Chip. This is a card that a lot of Hammer Time pilots have been very excited about, so we're going to give it a try here today for the first time. So this is going to allow us to, similar to Luris, to be able to grind advantage. So we're going to be able to play cards off the top of our deck, and with the casting cost of our cards being so low, we should be able to play through several cards off the top of our deck, as long as we don't hit too many lands in a row. Blue also gives us a couple of interesting sideboard options. We got Spell Pierce, which is cool, but also a Lavinia, which is going to be very, very good against any Cascade decks. But it can also actually be very good against Affinity decks, since it says that whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, you can counter it. So that means that cards like Frogmite or Sojourner's Companion, if they have too much affinity, they just can't cast those spells. Similar as well with Memnite and Ornithopter and Mishra's Bauble, things like that. We got hammers, but no way to equip. We do have an Urza Saga, which makes me think I might be able to keep this. I'm going to try and look for something better. Not necessarily better, but it's keepable. Not a fan of Dark Souls types games, enjoy watching them from time to time? Alright, fair enough. They can be pretty difficult, but like, to me personally, they're the top video games of all time. It's kind of like, I grew up playing Legend of Zelda, and Dark Souls kind of feels like the grown-up Legend of Zelda, you know? And the fact that they have PvP available, that really just makes it for me. Like in Dark Souls 3, I spent well over 500 hours in the PvP. Uh-oh. This is a terrible matchup. Oh no. This is like the worst matchup. Oh no. And meanwhile, like, we're helping them out by taking more cards off the top of our deck. Alright, so match one is a loss, but we'll play through it. I mean, I have beaten Mill. It has happened. You know, if they don't find Tasha's. Oh no, there goes my hammer. Alright, please, 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 just don't have surgical. That's a lot of lands. I guess we're making constructs. Another crab? You kidding? Two of my hammers are gone. The spear is still in the deck, though. They get to crack the Flooded Strand, mill me another 9. When I search my deck with Urza Saga, they get to trap me. Alright, how many traps you got in hand? Pretty sure they just don't pay this. Let me draw a card. Oh, they're gonna pay? Alright. You know, it's kind of like a draw a card is kind of like mill 1, right? Actually ended up winning a game against Mill because they cast 2 spells in 1 turn instead of casting 1 spell on their turn and 1 spell on my turn. If they had done that, I would have drawn 2 extra cards. Oh, that's it. GG. And I would have lost at that point. What do we even do against Mill? I guess we got this, so they can't trap us. Prismatic Ending for their crabs. Spell Pierce for their spells. So that's what we want to bring in. Yeah, no kidding. Get the chip out. We actually are going to take out the Esper Sentinels. Yeah, definitely the Sash as well. 1 card left. Probably Springleaf Drum at that point. All right, Zilzin, thanks a lot for coming by, and have a good one. Sigarda's Aid, Vanya. Yeah, I think we keep this one. I probably should have got rid of this as well. But I guess once we cast this, we can cast Steelshaper's Gift. We won't have to worry about the trap. Yeah, we'll definitely keep this. This is a really good hand. Sigarda's Aid, Paladin, Lavinia, Lavinia. No traps for you. Next turn, we'll attack for 12. I guess they could just have Fatal Push for this. Shame. Shelldock Isle. Do they mill any hammers? No hammers. I'm just worried about them milling a hammer and then taking it with surgical. Smack for 10. Really? I guess, yeah, you can force the opponent to draw a card while they have an empty deck during your own turn, so they don't get a chance to untap and then burn you out on upkeep, I guess. There is value to it. Oh, drown in the lock. No. And we don't have enough artifacts for Puresteel to get there yet. All right, they have to block. Still have 29 cards, but those could all go with Hideous Laughter. That's what grabs are good for. Jump block him. And then you can just bring him back with Lurrus. What's it gonna be, opponent? What have you got? Opponent's still thinking it through here, what they're going to do for their turn. The laughter is a risk if they have it, because they could just cast laughter and then die. Alright, so they're going to go for Cycle Fractured Sanity, look for push. And they're going to need a land as well. Okay, so yeah, if they don't have land here, they're dead. Oh, they do have land. Okay, so they might not be dead. If they have push in hand. Shadowspear, nice. I think that cinches it. Yep. All right. Who would have thought? Game 3 versus Mill. Pretty tough to take a game versus Mill with Hammer Time. Oh, this is just missing a creature. I mean, we got the Inkmoth. We just need more lands for the Inkmoth to hit. Do we risk it? That's really risky. They could just have anything to kill the Inkmoth. Fatal Push, Drown in the Lock. I don't know. We got Aid and Hammer. I think we're supposed to keep it. Alright, let's see if we activate their trap card. What a draw! Okay, so they have a trap card. 100%. They just tried to cast it. You have to wait until I actually search. So one hammer down. If they have surgical, we're in a ton of trouble. Yeah, it's true, Donut. We have not seen two of their best cards against us. We have seen, like they have the push, they have the drown in the lock, which are both good against us, but Tasha's can mill like half of our deck, and Surgical can get rid of Hammer. Looks like Drown in the Loch. Oh, Visions. We did have 20 cards, so draw 3. Smack. But fetch land here into Tasha's could have probably killed us, but nope. They play a crab at a ghost quarter. Good thing we didn't wait to try and kill him with the Nexus. They could ghost quarter their own land to pull out a land, mill us for another 6. Okay, they're destroying one of our lands. Did I activate your trap card? Maybe I was supposed to just not search. We've got like a Marsh Flats too, you know? Like maybe I should have just lost the land, just keep attacking with Ornithopter, don't let them trap me. Because they had 5 cards in hand and 2 traps just kills. Okay, no, I see. Murderous Cut. And unfortunately, we don't have Blacksmith skill. Wonder if there even is another land to grab. Let's go try and find out. Because if they had a trap, they would have already used it. I was gonna play the drum, but hit F6 and then I was like, nope, nope, play the drum. I hit 5, but it wasn't soon enough. Oh, this is another mill 6 plus whatever they have in hand. Yeah, that's what I get for shortcutting. Not that I'm gonna survive the turn anyway. Well, I guess technically I'll survive the turn, but I'll be dead on my draw step. That's my guess. 10 cards, they have 4 cards in hand and 3 mana here. I should be able to fit. Yeah, Fractured Sanity. GG's. Alright, we got the play. Very nice. We got Puresteel Paladin, Sigarda's Aid. Everything but a hammer. Let's keep this. We'll play Esper Sentinel turn 1, turn 2, Esper Sentinel, Sigarda's Aid. Unless we draw Hammer, and then we'll play Sigarda's Aid Hammer. Basic Island. Would you like to play a spell? Oh, we're playing against Merfolk. Oh no, spreading seas my Urza Saga. Lame. Come on, hammer. No hammer. Well, Esper Sentinels are doing some good work here, taxing the opponent quite heavily. As for top decks, though, we don't have any. Awesome. No blocks. Glasspool Mimic to copy a Harbinger, bounce one of my critters. Cannot catch a break. Where are those hammers at? If I play Puresteel, I can't use this. If I play the Luris, I still can't. What a weird game. Turn 6 would have definitely expected to find some way to find a hammer by now. But, you know, I guess we did, right? We had the Urza Saga, but they took care of it. Oh, this is where things get really dangerous. Aether Vial on 2. And they can play some Lords. And we're just going to take lethal damage. Well played. Let's see here. We'll bring in Prismatic Ending, Pithing Needle. That's probably it. We have the hammers this time, but no equippers. And equippers are like the most important thing, so let's mulligan this and try and find something a little better. I would call this better. We'll keep this, get rid of Sash. That's actually a card we could have got rid of, but I was thinking like Esper Sentinel. It taxed them, you know, it bought us a little bit of time last game, but it's not really good against Merfolk. Hammer immediately. Okay. Those are the games we like. Games like that is why we play in Hammer Time. Got Sigarda's Aid. We have everything except for colored mana. I think we have to mulligan this, as much as it hurts, because like we just have no way to cast our spells. We have an equipper. We've got Saga. I think we keep this. Probably get rid of skill. Skill might actually save an Urza Saga. I want to play the Urza Saga, but if we do that, playing the Puresteel Paladin is super awkward. So I think we just play the Urza Saga pass. Like, we could play the Puresteel Paladin, but then we don't have Blacksmith's skill to save the Urza Saga from a Spreading Seas. And we can wait one turn, play the Seachrome Coast, and then we can play the Paladin and hold up skill, and we're not going to have Hammer for another turn or two. Although I think I probably should have just played this last turn, this way we are able to protect it. And it would have been pretty bad if they managed to crack the Saga with Spreading Seas like that. Blacksmith skill. So this is the reason why we play Blacksmith skill instead of a card like Apostle's Blessing. Because we can save our Urza Sagas and our Sigarda's aids with it. Oh, they're going to dismember the Memnite. Okay. I'm wondering if we just like make a construct here. We could play Puresteel Paladin Springleaf Drum. Or we could make a construct and then next turn play the Puresteel Paladin. The advantage with playing the Puresteel Paladin this turn is that we get to play the Springleaf Drum, and when the hammer comes into play, we get to draw a card. Please, no more Spreading Seas. Yeah, no blocks. Oh, that's looking good. Does not have indestructible, so we can attack through it. Lion Sash. Smack. Seems good. Oh no! So they get to steal my hammer. Sick play. No blocks. Oh no! Chalice on 1? What? Oh, Chalice on 0? Okay. That's not as bad. So this thing is just blocking us. We can put Shadowspear onto Inkmoth, start attacking for 2. Ah, this is rough. Not too much to get with Luris. I was actually thinking about just eating stuff with Lion Sash. Gain some life, make the Lion Sash big, and then we can equip the Sash onto the Construct and make it bigger than the Skydiver. That was my thought. I mean, we have metal. Oh shit, the Chalice. I realized as soon as I put that on the stack, but I did it on purpose because this way I can make a bigger sash. Yeah, that's what happened. Yep, yep. 110%. Cool. Lion Sash wins the match. I think we have to keep this one even though we have no way to find the hammer. Like, we've got Sigarda's Aid. Hammer's the easiest thing to find in the deck. We can just play Esper Sentinel turn 1. Mr. Rabe checking the MTG bot. You don't need to spell the card correctly. You don't need to fill in all the words. Just give it a good idea of what card you're looking for. That's all you need to do. Lee Sash. Oh, you mean Lion Sash. Yeah, sure, whatever. Is that a good draw? I think that's a good draw. I think that's a really, really good draw. Remember when I said that hammer is the easiest thing to find? I was right. Smack. Take 11. Well, the Black Splash gets you Thoughtseize, which is pretty crux. A lot of people went over into the Black Splash before the last set was released, specifically for that. And I understand it. Playing, Thoughtseize and Yawgmoth combo and so on. The card is amazing. It's one of the best cards in Modern. But, having all those basics so you're not screwed over by Blood Moon. I don't know. I just think that there's something about that. And then there's also just, like I've been playing mono white Hammer Time for so long, it just feels like home. Well, yeah, exactly. I'm not splashing for Thoughtseize. Although I wasn't playing Thoughtseize and Yawgmoth for the longest time. Now I've got like 4 in the sideboard. I did really enjoy playing Ragavan in Hammer Time, though. That was really fun. I'm going to mulligan this one. We have no way to equip hammers. Although it is kind of attractive being able to just like Prismatic Ending their first threats. See? This one's great. We're just missing a land. Keep this. What to get rid of, though? Obviously not the Seachrome Coast. I think we either get rid of the Prismatic Ending or the Spell Pierce. I think with the, like, we're just not going to have mana to hold up Spell Pierce. I think we're going to get rid of that. Yeah, the splash definitely comes with a heavy cost. You're paying life for your lands. You're searching, which activates traps in mill, which is already a bad matchup, and you're weak to moon. Oh, Springleaf Drum. I would love to play Memnite Springleaf Drum this turn, but then Oh, man. Mm. Maybe we just play Springleaf Drum this turn? Well, if we play Memnite and Springleaf Drum and then Sigarda's Aid, we're leaving the Memnite open to a removal spell. So I think we probably like just play the Springleaf Drum this turn and then pass to next turn, and then we play the Memnite Sigarda's Aid and we can hold up Colossus Hammer, so if they try to kill the Memnite, we can save it with Hammer. Okay, so we play the Sigarda's Aid first, then we play the Memnite, and they're already tapped out, so let's put a hammer on it. Well, we are in danger. They do have a quick clock here, but we can Prismatic Ending their blocker. Oh, no way. Main deck Path to Exile? Are you kidding me? What year is this? Scary. And of course, we're one artifact off of just playing Puresteel Colossus Hammer equip. Oh, we might just have the win, though. Puresteel Paladin, tap Paladin with Springleaf Drum, Steelshaper's Gift, get Hammer, play Hammer, equip Hammers, win game. All right, please, one time, no path. Sweet. Okay, so obviously we cannot keep this. We have no lands. This one we can keep. We'll probably just get rid of Nexus. I don't know. Nexus plus Sigarda's Aid wins the game, you know? But they're a Lurrus deck, so removal could be prevalent. Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. Good to hear. Hammer time's great. Watery Grave. Untapped. Inquisition. Brutal. I don't think Lion Sash is too important. It's fine. Play it, but trying to find one of each of the full art foils. Ooh. Oh, good luck though. Maybe you'll find them later. Who knows? All right, taking a look at my top card. Yep. Yeah, me too. It's kind of weird. We have the Sigarda's Aid. Why wouldn't you just take the hammer? All right, so they don't know about this Marsh Flats here. They know about all these cards. We're going to make some constructs, put some hammers on the constructs. It's going to be cool. We might get undressed. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. That is probably what they got. No point in not making a construct. I don't know, like guess we could get a spear. Kind of feel like we just go get hammer and try and kill, but yeah, they're probably just gonna say, haha, doesn't work. Oh, K command. Crap. Yeah, that works too. Hey, Vitor. If you can wait just until the end of this game, we'll open that chest for you. Woof. Bye-bye, hammer. Oh, Inkmoth is cool. Ooh. Could just go get Lion Sash here. Take the Mishra's Bauble. Oh, of course they have another Mishra's Bauble. Another Colligan's Command. Rough. Colligan's Command's a good card, friends. Real good card. Hate to see it. Expressive Iteration. We could still do some good things with this Lurrus if we get to keep it. Nope. They're going to take that with Thoughtseize. Grixis Shadow is very good. Another Sigarda's Aid. That's not going to do it. Think we hold the Nexus back just in case we get an opportunity to ooh, yeah, that would be the reason why we hold back with Memnite right there. Alright, I want to kill that Ragavan. Let's activate the Nexus. Sometimes they just have it all. That's alright. We get to see just how powerful the opponent's deck is. It's real good. Real good deck. And I think we're just dead here. They get to escape the Kroxa, which is going to do 3, put us to 4. Let's block that. Can't really think of anything that's going to save me here. We need, like, Spear and Paladin. Alright, let's concede and open up that chest. Speaking of Sanctifier, let's bring it in for this matchup. Probably bring in Prismatic Ending as well. Spell Pierce seems fine. I actually like the Reality Chip in this matchup. I like the Lion Sash, which means it's going to be very difficult to figure out how we're supposed to be sideboarding. Probably want to actually take out the Ornithopters. I want to keep the Memnites as a blocker for Ragavan. There we go. This one is very close, but we don't have an equipper. Do like the Blacksmith skill, but like a one land hand here. If we don't draw lands, we're kind of hosed. I'm going to mulligan this, try and find something better. I like this one. We'll keep this. Get rid of one drum. Okay. Oops. Hit 5. Did not want to actually F6 there, because they could have potentially killed the Esper Sentinel on my turn, and I could have spell pierced whatever. We're looking at making a Karnstruct this turn. Oh, I want to do something during my upkeep, huh? What is it gonna be? Unholy Heat. Let's see if they pay. They do. Alright, let's just spell pierce that. Definitely like drawing the land there. Now we can make a Karnstruct. And Esper Sentinel gets to continue to tax the opponent. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Oh wow, they let me draw a card. Nice. So I guess we might as well make the token, because this is, once the Sentinel's gone, we don't have that opportunity anymore. Inquisition, get rid of Puresteel Paladin. Oh, what a draw. That's ridiculous. Okay, so they're actually tapped out here. So are we just supposed to get Hammer? White, white, play Puresteel, Hammer, put it down. Can we kill? Because we got the Seachrome Coast and the Inkmoth Nexus. So maybe we can just kill. White, white, play Puresteel. Get Hammer with this, activate, put Hammer onto the Nexus, and kill. So we just tap this for mana and go get Hammer. Yep, Thoughtseize bug. I've seen that in Pauper too, although it's the duress bug in Pauper. Kind of funny the way that works out, you know? Like, I understand that every time it happens, we're going to, you know, point at it and look at it and be like, Thoughtseize bug, but it happens a lot. Like, it kind of seems like it happens more often than it should, but, who can say, you know? Like, I'm not going to look at the programming. And, you know, it might just be that we're paying attention to it when it happens, and when it doesn't happen, no one cares. Imagine tapping out in 2022. I know, right? No. Opponent is not salting in chat. They haven't said anything. It looks like they've just disconnected. Yeah, they just lost connection to the game. So this could be anything from being salty to because of the Thoughtseize bug, or it could be legitimate. I've, you know, disconnected. Actually, what was it? 2 weeks ago, I was playing Hammer Time, and there was a storm going on outside. So, like, I just lost power a couple times during the match. So I would like disconnect and then come back and then disconnect and then come back. So yeah, it was probably just something legitimate, like something was happening with their computer or whatever. And they're back now, so we'll just continue playing. Yeah, I always try to assume that my opponent is not being bad-mannered. I always kind of think like it's probably something legitimate going on. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we keep this hand. Yeah, could have been a mild rage outbreak. Could have just, you know, like quit the program and then like, fine, we'll play the rest of the game. It's not even that was just game two. All right, let's get back into it. Lots of different things that could have been going on, and because they didn't say anything in chat, there's no way for me to know exactly what it was. So yeah, I default to my opponent is respectful, and I just don't know what's going on. All right, so next turn we're going to play Sanctifier. Then the turn after that, we're going to play Hammer, then Puresteel. Ooh, we get to draw a card. That does make it a little bit harder to do Puresteel Paladin stuff, though. I don't think we're going to have the right amount of artifacts to get that thing out. I think we also had a custom one as well. No, that's not it. Was it table? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we got the Seachrome Coast. I want to play the Sanctifier, might as well play the Seachrome Coast. No reason to play the Hallowed Fountain right now. And if we play the Springleaf Drum, we're not going to be able to play the Sanctifier, so let's go. Oh, did you just lose 2 card types out of your graveyard? Oh no. And you use your engineered explosives. This isn't a problem card for you, is it? I've had lots of problems with Sanctifier en-Vec being on the other side of the on the other side of the table, like when I'm playing Yawgmoth or something. Hey, engineered explosives on 1 kills their stuff, but not mine. Cool. I guess we might as well play Urza Saga this turn. And then maybe just get Lurrus. Hold back for blocks. Another iteration. Iteration number 2. Playing Drum was good. Get that extra mana. I kind of wanted to have... I guess we didn't need to block with this. We could have played the Drum and then tapped this. And yeah, it wouldn't have really mattered, I guess. Yeah, explosives on 1. It seems good, right? Could just make constructs. As we collect more manas. And then Lurrus next turn. Oh, Blacksmith skill? That's an interesting one. Indestructible. That's pretty good with Hammer. We're not going to have enough white mana. Are we? Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3. And then we have 1, 2, play the Puresteel Paladin, and 1 more play the Hammer. Okay, let's tap that for mana. Get Hammer. We can make that Hammer indestructible. Play this. Lurrus. Dress down. Oh, yep. Yep. That's pretty good. Kills my Construct, dead. I guess we could Blacksmith skill the Construct to save it. Yeah, maybe protecting Lurrus is just the better thing. They want to use that engineered explosives. It's going to be pretty painful. I mean, we're going to lose a lot at this point too. But, you know, a 2 for 3, where they're losing 2 very high value cards. And I'm losing Springleaf Drum and Hammer. Get to keep Lurrus. Yeah, they got to take care of the Lurrus first. Another Darcy, making it even more unlikely they're going to use the explosives. Drowning the lock on the Lurrus. Oh, they're keeping the card on top. Stoneforge, we can go get Lion Sash. Or do we still have Reality Chip? Yeah, we could go get Chip. Oh, you just hit 50K. Oh, fantastic. So you're thinking about redeeming the Shave the Beard? Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, we can talk about that after this game, okay? Excellent. So it costs 3 to reconfigure. We just don't quite have the mana. So I guess we just play the Hallowed Fountain for now. Chomp. Block. Call against command. Okay, so they're going to kill this and to kill this. Unfortunate. But I think we might just win the game. Because we have Sigarda's a Colossus Hammer here. Yeah, I think we just won. Booyah! This is an interesting hand. We don't have an equipper. I don't think we can keep this one. So yeah, we just got to throw this one back. We have very little colored mana. We have the Springleaf Drum, Memnite, but we don't have any way to equip. This hand is really good. We'll keep this one. Get rid of a Stoneforge. I'm thinking first turn Sentinel, second turn Stoneforge, third turn Aid Hammer. All right, so what are we up against for the final match? Ooh. Oh my. Oh my. opponent. You have no idea what's in store for you. Oh man, if only we could Inkmoth kill them. But yeah, turn 2 Colossus Hammer, let's just go for it, right? And we'll guaranteed get draws off the Esper Sentinel. Alright, so, does opponent scoop? No, they have removal for the Esper Sentinel. Okay. There are cards that get rid of Esper Sentinel still. But that was just really good. What the... What? Sunscorch... What? What is happening? Tell me what is happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. Fisticuff Smith. It's blasting time? Well, I haven't been made aware of this blasting time. Calibrated blast, yeah, didn't know what that was. There's Boseiju. Boseiju ruining my fun. No cards drawn. Yes, I'll use a Boseiju's ability. 1, 2, Stoneforge Mystic, get Hammer, 1, activate Nexus. We're missing 1 mana in order to kill. I guess we could have gotten Reality Chip there. Alright, pass back, I guess. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. Put the revealed cards on the bottom of your library. You reveal a non-land card this way. Calibrated blast deals damage equal to that card's mana value. Okay, crap. We could be in trouble here. Another Sigarda's Aid. I think that actually wins the game for us. Oh, maybe not, because they can wait for it to be equipped, and then... Yeah, okay, so yeah, that was a premature win the game celebration. That's not the way it's going to go. Opponent says, whoa, never seen that move before. I say, happy to show you something new. The thing is, the opponent can wait for both triggers to resolve, and then once they've both resolved, kill the one that it's resolved on. So I've never seen the Calibrated Blast deck. What should we be looking out for? Um, there's no links in the chat unless you're like a VIP. So if you could actually send me the link in a whisper. Ah, there we go. Donut's a VIP, so you can send the links. Let's take a look. To Beseju, who's really? Really? That's the wrong Beseju? Maybe it's the right Beseju. Rough and Tumble. Scary. Wow. Okay, so they have some pretty good stuff. Okay, it's just like they played the other Beseju, right, against us. We don't see that here, but they probably just swapped something out of here for the new Beseju. Oh, geez, we're almost out of time. Okay, I gotta take some cards out. I love Blacksmith skills. Get rid of the Lion Sash. Get rid of a drum. Get rid of, kind of like the Esper Sentinel. Get rid of Steelshaper's Gift. We gotta get rid of 2 more cards. We'll get rid of a pair of zeros. Go. We have the Saga, but we don't have any equippers. How good is this card against them? I'm gonna keep this. We got Lavinia, we got the Saga. I don't know. Someone in chat told me to. Because I had no idea what was going on. Stops the cascade. Cool, cool, cool. Esper Sentinel, great draw. Play this, and we'll play the Ornithopter as well. Now we're going to take this. No blocks. Puresteel, okay. So we're going to play this first, and then next turn we'll play Puresteel and Hammer. Blasting time. And then I started blasting. Oh, it's rough. 2 damage to each creature without flying. I'll bye-bye all my critters. Bye-bye my artifacts. Puresteel Paladin isn't doing too well anymore. Could play the Inkmoth Nexus and the Puresteel Paladin, and then next turn try and kill him with the hammer. Rough Tumble, just a Pyroclasm with a huge mana value. Oh, Donut, yeah, that does make sense. If we drew a 0, we could have attacked for 10. I'll no punish. Ooh, Calibrated Blast. How much damage are we taking? Taking, some. Oh, okay, you can do it to anything. Fair enough. Still gonna hit you. So since this is an instant, they should have waited. Actually, no, I guess that makes sense, right? Because they needed to make sure they killed the critter, because otherwise they were dead. Who's the real Calibrated Blast now? Cannot stop. Can't stop, won't stop. They still have the Mishra's Factory to block. So I guess we just attack with the Esper Sentinel. I don't want to throw away my Puresteel Paladin, obviously. Play the Sigarda's Aid and make a Construct. Nexus was just played that turn, so it had Summoning Sickness. And if I put the Colossus Hammer on the Ornithopter, it would lose flying, so it's not like it would actually win or anything. Hey, Spell Pierce. Decent. Oh, opponent puts up the GGs in chat, and we get a 4-1. Excellent. Oh, all right. We got to see a fresh deck that I've never seen before, which doesn't happen very often in Modern or Pauper. All right, so this is the deck that I was playing today. And I mean, I always enjoy playing with Hammer Time, but the difference with this deck is the reality chip. And we didn't really get too much value out of the chip today, which is unfortunate. It kind of seemed like every time we put the effort into reconfiguring or equipping with it, the opponent would just, like kill the chip or kill the target of the equip, or, like it kind of seemed like we were putting a lot of effort into getting no gain. I'm sure that if we had had a chance to actually start using the chip, it would have felt amazing. But it kind of just felt like, I don't know, we weren't able to really take advantage of it, which is unfortunate. If I do play the Azorius Hammer time again, I would play 2 chips so that I would have a higher chance, a higher probability of just drawing the chip off the top and being able to take advantage of it over the course of a long game. But personally, I gotta say that I'm just really not all that sold on Azorius Hammer time. And for me, I would rather play the mono white version and just really focus on doing Hammer time stuff really well. Um, but it's up to you if you want to play Reality Chip. It does seem like this is the deck for it.